Ba weep grana weepun animong, and welcome back to my channel. And today, with it being Transformers Tuesday, we're gonna check a look at some information I found from the four corners of the tinterweb. So I check out this news every Tuesday and Saturday on this channel. If you like the sound of that, give me a like, a share, and a subscribe, because it really does help me out. Before we get into the Transformers news, we're going to kick things off with a little bit of HeroQuest news. And if anybody is using the companion app, there has now been an update to the companion app itself from Avalon Hill, and the wizards themselves have made it usable now in landscape format. Nice. Apparently this is highly requested. I've still not used the HeroQuest companion app. I do have a little play with it, but I've not played a full game with it. And I didn't even get to play HeroQuest this weekend. That was the plan, but instead we played Pandemic, and we beat the Pandemic. That was nice.
And now the news. Don't touch that dial.
Kicking off things first with funbie Studios, and yes, your eyes are not deceiving you. This is the lift to the Decepticons underwater base. Nice. Moving over to Fansbobby, and their take on Armada Megatron has now hit the shelves, and a lot of people are getting these in their hands. But apparently there is a challenge with the hands of the figure, and Fansbobby put out a statement saying, "Hi all, just aware the hands transformation was not completed in your new MB17 Mega Tyranno. See the correct transformation for getting more room for that storage compartment." So I haven't got this figure yet. Hopefully I should get it very, very soon, but I believe that this probably means that when it came to you, the hands weren't in the right position from the transformed version you got, or it's not right in the destructions themselves. So that's all the information I have. This picture here should help you to get it right and give you a little bit more storage. Let me know down in the comments as well if you've got this dude. Is he everything you expected him to be? With it being Chinese New Year, we've seen a few things paying homage to the Year of the Tiger, and cangtoys showed off these pictures of their edition of their Lucky Tiger, Tiger and Eagle. So this is going to be a set that's going to come together, potentially. I'm not too sure, but nice. Nice enough pictures here. Cangtoys doing some great stuff. I know not everybody's always down with what they're doing, but this figure alone here does look really, really good. And as I always say, I do like the kind of Zoid aesthetic that you get with it. Mechanic Studios, aka Mech Fans Toys, aka whatever they want to call themselves, this week released this picture to celebrate the new year. Whose head could this be? Next up we have Dr. Wu! Dr. Wu! So Dr. Wu's been on a little bit of a rampage over the last couple of days, showing off first of all their take on Powerglide, which looks okay for me in its bot mode, but the alt mode looks, let's be fair, a little bit chubby, but it's really interesting take. I've only seen the prototype images where it was completely grey before that, and is this a shattered glass version? What's this a callback to? I'm not sure. People, please let me know down in the comments. Not sure if I will pick this one up. It looks okay. I do have a few of the Dr. Wu figures already, but this one I'm not sure. But I don't have a Powerglide at the moment. Maybe I'll pick up that shattered glass version. Also, Dr. Wu showed off a little bit of a seaspray. Very nice. I do love this version of seaspray. It's kind of classic G1 meets like the Iron Factory version, as well as something that really, especially in the bot mode, reminds me of the Iron Factory version. I really like that seaspray. I think it's very good. Probably the one that I'm gonna get. They do often have their figures come as a twin pack, so maybe those two will come together. That would actually be quite nice. Also some more images of Blaster. Now this does look really, really good in both modes. I have got their take on Soundwave and I really, really like that figure. So it's great to see those two battling, and I'll probably get this one to reenact their many battles in super mini format. Also, its alt mode is super cool, super clean, and very, very, very nice. Some great detail in there, even though the dude's so small. I do like what Dr. Wu does. And then, of course, they're also going to give us a twin cast as well. Super nice yellow face there with his baby blue eyes. Cool. But Dr. Wu doing some great stuff, and we can see him there next to Sound Blaster as well. Next up, Dr. Wu! Dr. Wu showing off some more Seekers. So now we have Skywarp, looking pretty cool in both modes here. Again, I'm not sure about the alt mode, if I'm honest, in this. I think it's okay, but I do think it's a little bit chubby. And the Thundercracker that they've got as well does look quite nice in the alt mode, but obviously looks exactly the same in the bot mode. Again, I'm not too sure if I'm going to pick this one up, but yeah, very, very nice, and a Starscream to finish it off. Dr. Wu, awesome, doing some really great work. Let me know your thoughts on Dr. Wu. I mean, they're super small, even smaller than Legend scales, so they're on a scale all of their own. So if you collect one, you kind of have to collect them all, right? A bit like Pokemon, or yeah, let me know. Moving over to the world of Flame Toys, and they've been showing off Hound. So this is going to be their take on Hound, which, is it just like a mashup between like a G1 Hound and a Bayverse Hound? Because that arm cannon kind of reminds me of a Bayverse Hound, or was that Ironhide? I don't know, I find it very easy to get confused between the bots on the Bayverse. So let me know down in the comments, what do you think of this one? It's definitely a different look for Hound. Staying with the old Flame Toys, we also got a better look at Windblade. This thing looks absolutely incredible. We can see how flexible it is, how articulated it is, and how well you can pose this figure in her classic high heels with that look. Absolutely fantastic. Really great work from Flame Toys. However, unfortunately, it doesn't transform. If it transformed, it'd be in my collection in a heartbeat. Unfortunately, it doesn't. So it won't be. Yet again, I find myself having to talk about Transformers Battlegrounds. Oh, the game that just won't die. So one of the worst Transformers games ever created is getting a deluxe edition. So if you want to get all of the stuff, all of the skins, and you want a game that's so glitched out that you may actually not be able to complete it, which is exactly what happened to me. I hit a mega bug in this game and actually was not able to complete it. If you want to know more about that, go check out my review. You can now pick it up with everything. It's going to be available on all platforms. If you don't know anything about this game, it's a turn-based strategy game set in the Cyberverse universe, and it should have been epic, but it's a big fail. And you'll play it and go, how can something with the graphics that are this bad be this janky? And also, why there's so many glitches, and why can't I move on? Why can't I get to the end level? Why'd you keep turning off? I got a refund on this game. Best move I ever made. We got another look at the premium finish figures. So the next one they're gonna do is Starscream Cool. These things hold no weight for me, but I do have to say that if I was going to pick one up, it would be this one, but more of a nostalgia type thing. For those of you who know any lore about this channel, this is the figure that got me back into collecting. This is the first figure that I ever reviewed on this channel, so maybe I pick up the best version of this figure, like I say, of more of a nostalgia thing, but to be honest, I don't even think it looks that great or too much different from the original version. Maybe the battle damage looks a bit better. Other than that, I really don't see the point in these figures because we were told that the Netflix versions were the definitive versions of each figure. So for me, this is just a quad, triple, dip on the figures from the Hasbro team and the Takara team, so I've missed every single one of these so far. Let me know your thoughts on these ones down in the comments though. Have you picked any of these up? Are they worth the massive price hike that they command? Speaking of price hikes, Hasbro are once again raising the price on their products. So this will see, obviously, a price hike for what we collect, which is the Transformers. So this will actually be the second price hike that we've had from Hasbro in 7 months. Not even yearly, this is the second one in 7 months. So this will actually see the price of a deluxe now increase over the last 4 years by 55%. So we can expect to see now that the Voyagers are going to go up to about $35.99. Leaders will be $56.99. Deluxe is going to be $24.99. And Titans will go up to a whopping $184. And Commanders will sit in at around that $94.99. At what point do we just start buying third party? Because these are really creeping up to third party prices without even third party quality. $189 for a Titan, that is really good masterpiece third party prices. I know which way I'm going. So that is everything from me on this Transformers Tuesday. Let me know your thoughts on these down in the comments, especially around these price hikes. 2 in 7 months. That's just insane from my side. I cannot believe that Hasbro are turning around and doing that. We are on our march on this channel, of course, to try and get to 4.5k as soon as possible. We make this channel together, and I'll see you in my next video. Alright guys, in a bit. Peace!